Hey, my name is Lacie, and this is my brief. I speak a little faster and louder in hopes to hide that I'm genuinely nervous inside, knowing that I survived my attempt at suicide. It helps me emphasize what it feels like being institutionalized. Thanking God every day that I realized the importance of getting stabilized early on. I thank God that I got people that I can count on instead of getting depressed and truly withdrawn. They help me have the strength to live on. They remind me to never be hopeless and always stay focused. And remember the fact that I'm here for a purpose. My voice isn't perfect, but neither was Moses. And he still cared enough that he still spoke with it. So recovery to me is staying focused, despite having a mental health diagnosis. I know what it's like when they mess with your dosage, and no one at all seems to notice. Side effects that make you feel alone and hopeless. Just enough energy to spray some cologne. Barely able to pick up a phone. Loss of brain power and you can't afford to postpone. So overwhelmed that you could explode, but able to use your willpower and cope. Remembering that there was always hope. But sometimes my brain makes me think, I'm under a generational curse. Even then, in my head, it starts sounding like lyrical verse. But I put in too much work. If I keep talking, I might make it worse. If I cannot contain my composure, I risk the chance of exposure. But sharing my story gives me closure. My family reminds me to be the best that I can be, and that the best person that can advocate is me, even if all I got is an associate's degree. Who would have known within 4 months of siege, 4 months I'd come under siege from trying to help others like me, where I got fired from the first place I was called to be. Who knew my supervisor had a PhD? She did, and gave me a verbal warning while she was overseas, all because I found 7-month-old expired policies. So they lied and tried to say I crossed patient boundaries because I voiced the wrong things that I seen. But I didn't let that hurdle discourage me. Instead, it focused me because I will never, ever accept defeat as long as I have a heartbeat. I refuse to be quiet so nurses will see the type of impact they can be, like how they can impact a patient's treatment team, and one day help them achieve the ability to live outside of a facility, supervision-free, able to control the crushing anxiety, and live the life stigma-free, like I'm doing by talking about recovery. But I know it's not easy as it seems. It's hard to have a dream in this crazy society. I thank God that I had a crisis plan that helped save me, so that way I could own my nursing degree. That gives me access to a set of keys. The same plan that kept me out of the psych ED for what could have been days to weeks. All because psych beds are a rare commodity, and not to mention people can't afford the hospital fee. So it's more beneficial for my psyche if my mom was just within arm's reach, or someone I trust could be, that can just watch over me, because I know the feeling is only temporary, just like stability or even insanity. But it's up to me to reach out, even when there is doubt. So I educate kids so they can look out, so that they know what mental health is all about. Trying my best for the next generation so that we can change laws like they did segregation, or come together like we did as one nation. So I speak louder with no hesitation to build a better mental health foundation, so that way my kid will survive past graduation without going into sleep deprivation. That is my hope for my son's generation. Thank you.